Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to organize your pages in Confluence Cloud, so that by the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to build a clean, logical structure for your content and make sure everyone on your team can find what they need fast. Let's jump right in, starting with one of Confluence's most powerful concepts, parent and child pages. Think of these like folders within folders on your computer or chapters in a book. For example, you might create a main project alpha page to group everything related to that project. Underneath, you'd add child pages such as meeting notes, specifications, or decisions. This isn't just for neatness. Organizing with parent and child pages means your left-hand sidebar becomes a clear visual map of your project. You can easily see what belongs together and how pieces of information connect. If you ever need to adjust, just drag and drop pages in the sidebar to move them or change their parent. This flexibility is fantastic, especially when your project evolves or you spot something that belongs elsewhere. Don't worry if you need to reorganize. Confluence makes it pretty painless. Now let's talk folders. This is a newer feature and it's perfect for those times when you're still figuring out your structure. Just hit the Create button, then add a folder. You can start grouping related pages inside this folder before any of them are officially published. It gives you a sort of sandbox, a place to park and arrange your pages until you're ready to share them with the wider team. By reducing distractions from half-finished work, folders help you tidy up your workspace and work at your own pace. Labels are another underrated tool in Confluence. If you want to quickly find everything about, say, recruiting, no matter where it lives, labels are your friend. Add relevant keywords to both pages and attachments. For example, you might tag your meeting notes and resumes with recruiting or biweekly, and later pull up every single piece of related content with one search. Even better. You can set up your page templates to include labels automatically so nothing slips through the cracks. For the stuff your team uses all the time, let's make it one click away with space shortcuts. You'll see these on the sidebar. Think of them like bookmarks for your whole team. Click the pencil icon next to shortcuts, and you can pin important pages or even useful external links directly to the sidebar. This is especially helpful for onboarding or ensuring no one wastes time hunting for key documents. As you get more advanced with your setup, consider adding a children display macro to your main parent pages. This little tool automatically lists and indexes every child page underneath. It saves you from constantly having to update your table of contents, and it means your documentation always stays up to date without extra work. And if your structure ever gets unwieldy, you've got some great options for maintenance. Head into Space Tools and choose Reorder Pages. Here you can drag and drop or even sort your child pages alphabetically with a single click, perfect for cleaning up when things get messy. For outdated or irrelevant content, you can hide pages from the sidebar or archive them so you keep your tree tidy without losing valuable reference material. Don't overlook customizing your sidebar and space settings. Either you can show or hide what you and your team need, creating a truly focused work environment. And there you have it. By using parent and child pages, folders, labels, and shortcuts, plus a few advanced tricks, you'll have a Confluence space that's as organized as you want it to be and that your whole team can actually navigate. If this helped, give it a thumbs up. And if you run into any snags or have your own tips, drop them in the comments below. I check and reply to as many as I can. For more simple, actionable guides, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.